Glyoxalate cycle. I don't want to spend too much time on this. So if you look, acetyl-CoA combines with oxaloacetate to make citrate. Where have we seen that before? Citric acid cycle. And then the citrate turns into isocitrate. Wow, where have I seen that before? Citric acid cycle. And then isocitrate doesn't turn into alpha-ketoglutarate. So it turns into glyoxalate. And so instead of doing the normal steps of the citric acid cycle, we form an intermediate that's not part of the CAC and jump all the way then over to malate. So this happens in plant seeds. So when a plant seed just starts growing, so you ever wonder why when you bury a plant seed it's allowed to grow? Because what do most plants need to grow? Sunlight. So why is it allowed to grow? There's your reason, right there. So what are plant seeds chock full of? Fat. So go chill out on some cashews, and I love cashews, but they're chock full of fat. So better fat than I guess from like McDonald's, but hey, still fat. So in this case, that fat can basically be turned into carbohydrates a la this pathway. So net result is we can turn some acetyl-CoA, and it doesn't really reflect it on this pathway, but into succinase. So, and use that for carbohydrate synthesis. So this plant seed that wants to grow has plenty of fat, but it doesn't have plenty of carbohydrates. This is a way of being able, a shuttle kind of, if you will, alternative to citric acid cycle to be able to generate some carbohydrates. It's not so useful for making lots and lots of energy, at least initially, but useful for making carbohydrates for that plant that currently doesn't have sunlight. Happens in the glyoxysomes, and it pretty much continues to happen until that plant pops to the ground and starts doing photosynthesis.